All right, what's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon. We're back with another video. Get in here, get in here. It's time to get into some things.
You say that you love me, but I need the proof. And if you don't show me, I'm cutting you loose.
How is Armon
We're
doing?
doing good.
Still messy or what?
You know the vibes.
There's too many options, all begging me what I look like chasing you.
I'm only talking to Armon. I'm only talking to Armon.
Oh.
Okay. That ain't something I do. You say that.
All right, guys, listen. Some very bad news today in regards to the Queen, Wendy Williams, okay? Wendy Williams has been permanently incapacitated from the dementia battle. This is being stated from her legal guardian, the same one that was suing her estate because of the documentary. Wendy Williams' guardian claims that the former talk show host health is in a severe decline. In a November 12th court filing obtained by the Post, attorneys for Williams' guardian, Sabrina, let me see because it's got all these ads on here. Sabrina Morsi said the Williams is 60 years old, has become cognitively impaired, permanently disabled, and incapacitated from her dementia battle. Now, they are in court. So she's basically saying that Wendy can't do anything. She's trying to keep Wendy, she's trying to keep the money flowing in, and she's trying to keep Wendy under the guardianship. So I have to look that up because I'm like, what does incapacitated mean? Like, what does all of that mean? Cognitively impaired. And so it doesn't mean that Wendy Williams is dead, because in my mind, I'm thinking, can she not speak? Can she not do? But listen, there's different levels to it. So, I mean, she could have a mild case or she can have a severe case. And that has not been stated, but the dementia can cause her not to be able to talk, her not to be able to walk without help, or her just not able to just do day-to-day tasks, think for herself. She can get easily irritable. She can shut down. It's just a lot. Like, she's just not, like, she's cuckooed than a clock right now. Like, just you know, and not only is she more cuckoo than a clock, she's probably can't even walk or talk. So it's just a lot going on. So there's a lot of different things that can be with the cognitively impaired and the incapacitated. Now, what I did find out is, like, I was wondering if it can be cured, if it can be reversed. If it's dementia induced, it only gets worse. It only seems to get worse. Okay. Now, Sabrina is currently in a battle with Lifetime over the release of the documentary Where Is Wendy? Which came out in February. The filing claims that the defendant's Lifetime parent company, A&E Television Network, Lifetime Entertainment Services, E1 Production, all these different, things, cruelly took advantage of Wendy Williams' cognitive and physical decline by creating and publishing a documentary at a time when Williams was highly vulnerable and clearly incapable of consenting to be filmed. Now, if you guys saw the documentary, we talked about it here. It was something. It definitely wasn't Wendy who we thought it was. Wendy was clearly not all the way in her right mind. Something was visibly wrong with her. And I'm just so confused because I'm just trying to figure out, like, where is the family? And I feel like they were trying to get Wendy away from this lady because they were saying that this lady was just taking the money and not really protecting Wendy. She was sitting there with drinks. The guardian really was not watching over her like she's saying that she did. And then they weren't even really communicating with the family. And then she was having Wendy be away from the family, but no one was watching Wendy. So now this lady's in court and she's like saying, well, Wendy can't talk. Wendy can't do anything. Wendy is cognitively impaired permanently. And the last time I think we heard Wendy, she was in like a facility, but then she was doing well. Then we thought she was coming home. Then I think we seen pictures of her and her son at one point. I'm just so confused. This is all so bizarre and so weird. And so do you remember when Wendy Williams used to talk about the place where they send these celebrities that have these issues? It's kind of like this island where they go. You know, she was like colorfully speaking, but it was almost like she knew something. It was like this island where they go and, you know, they just go there to live their life because they're cuckoo and they're all crazy and they're protected. I feel like that's where she's at. Do you remember that episode when she was talking about Britney Spears? And when Britney Spears had the guardianship and Britney Spears was crazy and she felt like they had Britney Spears in this weird island. I feel like Wendy Williams went and joined Britney Spears at the island. But you know what's even crazier? That this dementia that she has, it was not even like based upon her, like just her health declining and natural causes. This was alcohol abuse induced dementia. Wendy Williams maybe let go of the, you know what I'm saying, but never put down the pills and the bottle. And she drunk herself into dementia all because she was miserable. But I think it was her husband. You know, Kevin really is the demise of Wendy Williams. And I'm just gagging that a woman whose legacy, this is the way that her legacy will end. And so even sometimes I'm not even gonna lie to you. It makes me feel like when people be like, oh, you're like the next Wendy Williams. You're like a Wendy Williams. I'm just like, I don't know if I want that. Because the way that Wendy went out, she passed out. They ended her show, gave it to Sherry Shepherd, didn't even give her the proper send off, and we ain't seen Wendy Williams. She went to the hospital and we never seen her again. Never seen her again. And then it's like the family, they don't really speak to her or know what she's got going on either. It's just so bizarre. And then like they sold her house, sold the condo. She has nobody. And now she's living in some facility and some white lady is like watching over her. I don't know. I feel like this needs to be a movie, but like a real in-depth movie. Like I feel like we need to know. I want to know the beating and stuff that Kevin was doing. Like, I need to know after that show if she was going to get drunk every day. Like, we need to know what happened every day after she got off of work. Like, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I've seen every documentary, but I feel like there's still more to the story. And I would love to know the behind the scenes of this conservatorship. I don't know. It's just all so bizarre to me. And I just feel like I'm always on the eggshells when it comes to this Wendy Williams stuff. Like, I've kind of let Wendy go in my mind. She's not coming back. And honestly, and not like that, but I'm just like waiting for the day that they're just like, sad news, Wendy Williams passes away. Like, I've already been like mentally preparing myself for that day. And I'm over here looking at her book. Her book is right here on my shelf. I'm just glad I was able to meet her. I'm just glad I was able to meet her once. But I just feel like the show was just gone too soon. Like, and it just, I don't know. It's just so unfortunate. Like, I was not ready for Wendy to go. And I just kind of feel like, you know, like there still has not been any person, any television, any podcast, any radio show, anything that has been able to replace or fulfill the void of Wendy Williams. And I just feel like there will never be. No matter who comes behind a microphone and does hot topics, there will never be another Wendy Williams. You know what I'm saying? She is an icon. She is the moment. She's a legend. She is the moment, but it's just sad. I wonder where everyone else is at now. You know what I mean? Like, where's all the money? What happens to Kevin Hunter, the son? And then, I don't know. It's just such a sad and unfortunate situation. But now, every time we get an update on Wendy, it's never anything good. I mean, we thought every time we get a little bit of hope that she's coming back, she's not. And I think that at this point, any statement that is being made by Wendy Williams, even that whole statement where she allegedly made a statement in regards to Diddy, that wasn't Wendy. I feel like that was the conservatorship, somebody else, because we've been asking, where's Wendy at? And they tried to write it in the way that Wendy would say it. It could have been hell. It could have been AI. But that was not Wendy Williams. I don't care what nobody say. I don't know. It's really sad. And I hate, because I'm like, girl, I don't really know Wendy. But I get sad because I'm like, damn, how did this happen to her? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. It's really a messed up situation, but poor Wendy. I just don't know. And then, I haven't listened and received Hot Topics the same since. And it's like you try to go back and watch it and kind of live in the nostalgia of it all, but you need her now. And it's just like, at some point, if Wendy not going to come back, somebody just put her out of her misery. Shit. And me too, just so I can just get over it. Because I still feel like there's a little bit of me still hoping that she just snap out of it. Like a piece of me just want to go walk up to her, yank her wig, and slap the shit out of her and say, wake up, Wendy. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that. You can't do it. It is what it is. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Until next time, keep that same energy. We're praying for you, Wendy, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.